precios y desplazar a los mexicanos.
Abe, how do you say irony in Spanish? Wait, don't care, right? Don't remotely care. No, Project 2025. We're going to make Mexico America again. You guys are going to become our 53rd state. We're going to make you speak American. That's right. We're going to take the globalist Chomo version of the North American Union and throw it right out into the trash. Make it a MAGA union. Canada, 51st state. I don't know who's going to be 52nd. We'll find maybe Greenland. You guys, 53rd. And basically what we're just going to give everybody guns. All these places have been run over by a bunch of terrorist Chomo lizard people with limp wrists and feckless soy voices, revving up essentially communism in both of your places. You guys should be rich off your oil and rich off your precious minerals down there in Latin America, but you got a bunch of commie kid fuckers running your places. We'll fix it. We'll give you guys weapons. Anyway, until then, we're going to kick you out of this country if you're illegal. And I know that all of these lispy lefties are all upset about that. Oh my God, that you're going to send people to Alligator, Alcatraz. You bet your balls we are. Hells yeah, boys. Alligator, Alcatraz shirts. These things are selling like hotcakes, essays. Thank you so much. But yeah, we're gonna kick illegal aliens out of this place. Of course we are. That's what every country would do. Hey, for example, Mexico. Mexicos, they're all upset that a bunch of gringos went down there with computers and are gentrifying Mexico City. So now Mexicans are spray painting "Kill a Gringo" all over these dumb assholes. These ugly lefty fat chicks in our country are upset that we're kicking out illegal aliens. Oh, I can't believe that you do that to poor people just try to have a better life. Yeah, well, go to Mexico. See what happens if you go to Mexico. They want you dead. I want you held in alligator-infested areas until we can fly you the hell out of here. In Mexico, they want you dead. They want you dead, you dumb asshole. I'm oddly enough siding with the people spray painting. Here we got the AP. Protests. These are these are protests. I see that you guys are infected with the same stupidity that we have in this country. Yeah, there you go. There's a guy with a swastika, by the way. Mohawk and a swastika, and he's spray painting "Kill Gringos" all over the place while breaking into the Mexico Apple store. Oh no, well, it's a swastika with hatchets. It's just 4 hatchets. I know. Yeah, and 4 Fs is just 4 Fs.
I didn't know it was going to come off like that.
Pretty sure you did.
Protests against surging mass tourism in Mexico City and in vandalism, harassment of tourists. Oh, see guys, they were mostly peaceful, but then it turned into vandalism. Well, let's just call that a riot. It's a riot. It's fine. Protests by hundreds against gentrification in Mexico it began peacefully. It's always mostly peaceful, boys. Started peacefully Friday in Mexico City, neighborhoods popular with tourists, and then it turned violent when a small number of people began smashing storefronts and harassing foreigners. Yeah. Yeah, every place is like this. We're the most civil about this. We're the most civil. And you dumb leftards out there like, oh my God, this is just like Nazisms. You've never left your house. Mass protesters smashed through the windows and looted high-end businesses. It's always the same fucking goofball. So no, I don't side with these idiots. No. I hate you lefty gringos in Mexico as much as these people over here, but these are just commie pig fucking terrorists in the background, just like you Antifa fuckers. This is Spanish Antifa over here. Bunch of fat fucking ugly smelly goofballs with mutilated genitals setting shit on fire and then stealing and going, Viva la raza. Mostly peaceful, of course. This guy's got his ID. I thought ID was racist. How'd this brown person figure out how to get ID, Abe? Holy shit. Can he teach the black people? So yeah, look, there you go. Oh, it's weird. That's weird. Here's a Mexican dude who figured out how to get ID and be legal in his country, and he's showing it to everybody while they try to kill gringos who are in the country on visas legally, by the way. They're there legally. Yeah, the gringos that they want to kill didn't even break into Mexico. They're there legally, giving a lot of tax money to the government. But again, the smelly socialist pig fucking morons back here who destroyed Mexico. Mexico should be rich as fuck. Yeah. Hot Latin chicks? Hot Latin chicks, and you guys got a bunch of precious minerals in the ground. You guys should be rich. But you're run by commies. Look, I got my ID. I'm here legally. I'm a legal Mexican citizen. Yeah, that's all we're asking for our country. That's all we're asking for our country. And again, smelly, stupid lefty bitches. Like, go home, go home, gringo pendejos. Oh no. Look, mi casa no está a la venta. This country's not for sale. That's funny. Gringo, stop stealing our home. Holy shit, this is like some sort of bizarre world level of funny, Abe. I'm loving every second of this. There you go. Marchers then continued to protest at the U.S. Embassy and chanted inside the metro system, just like here. A bunch of dumb, stupid, fat, fucking smelly goofballs. Police reinforcements gathered outside the embassy, and then they started to go loot some stuff down in the districts. Marked a violent end to a more peaceful march throughout the day, calling out against masses of mostly American tourists who have flooded into Mexico's capital because of COVID and laptop jobs. Don't worry, we're going to fire all those fucking people. Then they can stay there. Digital nomads flocked to Mexico because of COVID. Again, some more destruction left over from COVID. But the Apple Store is going to pay the price. The Mexican Apple Store is going to pay the price. It's the same story all the time. But anyway, I just think it's hilarious that you've got Mexicans in Mexico. They're like, hey, I'm here legally, and I don't want these gringos invading our country and changing our culture. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's all anybody wants. That's all anybody wants, man. Yeah, more power to you, by the way, in Mexico. More power to you. Yeah. But we're doing the same thing here. And you break into our country, we're going to send you to Alligator, Alcatraz until we can find you a flight the fuck out of this place. Yeah. Not sorry. Not sorry. Thank you guys so much for buying all these shirts, by the way. Description box will have a link if you want one. If you didn't get one already, I think I sold one to everybody in the audience already, but somehow, maybe you're new to the show. You want one of these bad boys. There it is. And make way, because the salt must flow.